Hey, there you are. I had a feeling I'd find you like this, sitting still, pretending you're busy, pretending your mind isn't wandering somewhere it shouldn't. You always drift when you think no one is watching. Don't look so surprised. It's just me. You don't need to stand up. Don't apologize. Don't start explaining yourself. I didn't come here for any of that. I just wanted to see you exactly like this, unprepared, honest. I didn't text you. I didn't call. I wanted to show up and remind you what it feels like when someone notices you without being asked. And now that I'm here, I can already tell. You needed this tonight. You needed me. You won't say it out loud. You never do. But your body always gives you away. Your shoulders relaxed the moment you realized it was me. Your breathing slowed. That tension you carry so carefully slipped away before you could stop it. Move over, closer. Good. You always hesitate for half a second, like you're considering resisting. But you never do. Not with me. You're warm. You always are. I like knowing that. I like knowing exactly where you are and how close I can get without you pulling away. What were you doing before I came in? No, don't brush it off. I know that look. The one where your thoughts start circling and you don't know how to stop them. You are thinking too hard again. I don't like when you spiral alone. You tell yourself you're independent, that you don't need anyone hovering over you. And maybe that's true sometimes, but not tonight. Tonight you were drifting. I could feel it. You didn't invite me, but you didn't stop me either. You could have locked the door properly. You know how. You just didn't. Almost like some part of you was hoping I'd show up. Relax. You're safe. I wouldn't be this close if you weren't. You trust me. I know you do. I can feel it in the way you don't pull away, in the way you lean just a little closer without realizing it. I was thinking about you earlier, more than I usually do. Something felt off, like you were pulling back again. You do that when you're overwhelmed. You disappear quietly and hope no one notices. I notice. Come here, just a little closer. That's it. See? Your breathing changed again. You always settle so quickly when I take control. When you realize you don't have to manage everything by yourself. I like having you right here. I like knowing you're not going anywhere tonight. You don't actually have plans. Even if you tell yourself you do, you were just going to sit here, replaying things that don't deserve your attention. Old conversations, doubts, little worries that grow louder when no one interrupts them. I won't let that happen. Stay. Let me handle things for a while. You can rest. People think they know you. They see the calm version you present so carefully. They don't see how easily you soften when someone gets close enough. I do. Give me your hands. Don't hesitate. There. Cold. You've been sitting still too long. I'll warm them up. Better. You never thank me. You just stay close. Exactly like that. You have no idea how tempting you are when you stop trying so hard. I'm not going to rush you. I don't need to. I have time, and so do you. You're here with me now, and that's all that matters. You always pretend you don't like being told what to do. You put up that quiet little resistance, like you're proving something to yourself, but your body never agrees with you. The moment I guide you, the moment I decide, you relax. Right here. You fit here so naturally, like this is where you're meant to be when you're tired of pretending you're fine. If anyone else showed up like this, unannounced, you'd be uncomfortable. You'd make an excuse. You'd keep your distance. You'd find a way to send them away politely. But you didn't do that with me. You never do, because you like that I notice everything, that I don't hesitate, that I care enough to show up without asking first. Look at me. Don't look away. Good. That expression right there, that's the one. The one you only show when you feel seen, when you stop guarding yourself. You don't need to be embarrassed. I already know you too well for that. I know how your breathing changes when the room gets quiet. I know how you lean in when you're tired. I know how you soften when someone takes control gently instead of asking permission. Stay with me tonight. No phone, no distractions, no noise pulling you back into your head. Just closeness, just being here. I want to feel you settle. I want to know exactly when your thoughts finally slow down, when you stop replaying things that don't matter and start breathing like you mean it. You can lean into me. I won't let you fall. I won't let you drift away again. Nothing bad happens when you let go like this. I'm careful with what's mine. You're smiling again. That small smile you never seem to notice. The one that shows up when you finally feel safe. I love that smile. You don't have to sleep yet, but if you do, I'll stay right here. I won't move. I'll keep watch. I always do. And tomorrow, when you wake up feeling lighter, you'll tell yourself it was just a quiet night, just comfort, just coincidence. But we'll both know the truth. You need me, and I like that you do. Close your eyes for a moment, just for a moment. Let yourself sink. Let the world quiet down. I've got you, right here, exactly where you belong. You always underestimate how much I see, how much I remember. Every little habit you think goes unnoticed. The way your jaw tightens when you're stressed. The way your fingers still when you're listening too closely. The way your voice softens when you're tired but trying not to admit it. That's how I knew something was wrong tonight. Not wrong in a dramatic way. Nothing breaking, nothing falling apart. Just that quiet kind of slipping you do when you've been carrying too much for too long. When you stop asking for help and start convincing yourself you don't need it. I won't let you fade like that. Stay still. You don't need to move. I like knowing exactly where you are, exactly how close. You relax every time I say things like that. You pretend you don't notice, but your body always responds first. Your breathing deepens. Your shoulders ease. You settle. You like being held in place sometimes, being reminded that you don't have to float on your own. You like knowing someone's attention is wrapped tightly around you. And I don't mind giving you that. I don't mind at all. In fact, I enjoy it. I enjoy the way you soften when you realize I'm not leaving. The way your thoughts slow when you understand that tonight isn't yours to manage alone. You don't have to be strong right now. You don't have to perform. You don't have to think 3 steps ahead. That's my job tonight. All you have to do is stay close, stay warm, stay right here with me. You don't need to say anything. I can tell when you're listening. I can tell when you're calming down. I can feel it in the way your breathing evens out, slower and steadier with every minute. This is what you need sometimes. Not advice, not reassurance, just presence, just someone close enough to make the world feel smaller. You don't have to ask for it. I'm already here, and I'm not going anywhere. You know, there's something comforting about certainty, about knowing exactly where someone is, exactly how they feel, exactly what they need in that moment. It makes everything quieter, easier to manage. I like that feeling. I like it even more when it's you. You fit here so easily, like this space was waiting for you long before you realized you needed it. Like you belong in this stillness, in this closeness, without having to ask for it. If you tried to pull away right now, you'd hesitate. You always do. Not because you're weak, but because some part of you knows this is right, knows you're exactly where you should be. I'm not forcing you to stay. I don't need to. You're already choosing it. Every second you remain still is a quiet decision, one you make without thinking. Good. You're doing so well tonight. Let your thoughts slow down. Let them lose their shape, soften around the edges. You don't need to hold on to them so tightly. Not here, not with me. I'm right here, watching, listening, making sure nothing pulls you back into that restless place. You trust me more than you realize. You always have. It shows in the way you let your guard drop the moment it's just us, in the way you stop bracing yourself for something to go wrong. You don't flinch, you don't retreat, you stay, and I stay too. This is what you need sometimes. Not words, not solutions, just someone close enough to remind you that you're not alone in your own head. You give so much of yourself to everyone else. You hold yourself together so carefully for the world, even when it's exhausting. Let me hold things together for you for a while. You don't have to speak. You don't have to move. You don't have to decide what comes next. I'll take care of it. I always do. You don't realize how rare this is for you, how rarely you let yourself stop like this. You're always doing something, thinking about the next thing, preparing for what comes after. Even when you're exhausted, you keep going. But tonight, you didn't. Tonight, you stayed. That matters more than you think. You trust me enough to let the world fade for a moment, enough to let someone else take responsibility for keeping things steady. That's not something you give lightly. I don't take it lightly either. I'm paying attention to every little change. The way your breathing slows, the way your muscles stop holding themselves so tightly, the way your thoughts finally quiet down when you realize you're not alone in this moment. You're calmer now. I can tell. This is the part I like most, when you stop resisting the stillness and start sinking into it. When you let yourself be held here, without questions, without expectations. You don't have to worry about time right now. You don't have to worry about tomorrow. Everything that matters is already here. You're safe. You're wanted. You're exactly where you should be. Some people need distance to feel comfortable. You're not like that. You need closeness. You need certainty. You need to know that someone is paying attention, that someone would notice if you slipped away. I would notice. Immediately. That's why you relax like this, because you know I won't let anything happen to you. Not while I'm here, not ever. You don't have to say anything. I don't need reassurance from you. Your presence is enough. Just stay with me. Stay quiet. Stay warm. Stay right here. There's nothing else you need to do. You're doing exactly what I hoped you would. Letting go. Letting the noise fade into something distant and harmless. You don't even realize how different you feel right now compared to when I arrived. Your breathing is slower, deeper, like your body finally understands that it doesn't have to stay tense anymore. This is the version of you I see when everything else falls quiet, the one that doesn't need to prove anything, the one that doesn't have to be alert or guarded or prepared. I like this version of you. You don't need to worry about whether you're taking up too much space. You're not. You fit here perfectly, like this moment was shaped around you without you even noticing. I can tell you're listening, even when you're quiet. You always listen so closely, like you're afraid you might miss something important. You won't miss anything tonight. I'm right here. I won't let anything slip past you. You don't have to hold yourself together anymore. You don't have to keep checking in with the world to make sure everything is still in place. I've got that covered. All you need to do is stay close. You're so much softer when you stop fighting yourself, when you stop pretending you don't want this kind of closeness. You've always wanted it. You just didn't always know how to ask. That's okay. You don't have to ask me. I already know. If you fall asleep like this, I won't stop you. I'll stay exactly where I am. I'll listen to your breathing even out, slower and steadier with every passing minute. I won't move. I don't need to. I'll stay right here, close enough to feel you relax completely, close enough to know you're safe. There's nothing you need to do now, nothing you need to think about. Every breath you take pulls you deeper into that quiet place where everything feels steady again. You did well tonight. You let yourself rest. You let someone stay. That's enough. Sleep if you want to. Drift as slowly as you need to. I'll be here the entire time, watching over you, making sure nothing interrupts this calm. Nothing will wake you. Nothing will pull you away. You're exactly where you should be. And when the night passes and you open your eyes again, you'll still feel it, that warmth, that certainty, the memory of being held in place, cared for, kept close. You won't be alone then either. I'll still be here, right where you left me.